Sean and Darren from Cloud9 Spain back with you here to answer some of your questions, just to give you a bit of an idea. Now, Jean from North Yorkshire, you've actually dropped a question. Hi, Jean.
Hi, Jean. Yeah.
Hi, Jean.
Hi.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, moving on. Now, Jean, good to see you. What research should I be doing prior to visiting?
Ooh, lots and lots.
Right.
Is the short answer. I think the more you know, the more you're armed with information and knowledge, the better your search is going to be in terms of likely success. So try and establish where you want to be for a start. You know, we have clients who come to us saying, oh, I don't know if I want to be in Spain or Portugal or Italy. You need to narrow it down a bit further than that. So my advice is to go visit the areas, get a feel for them, go on holiday, find out if you like the place before you start investing hundreds of thousands. And then when you've done that, when you've found an area or areas that you're interested in, my advice would be to look on the property portals, which are either local to your own country.
Okay, so we say property portals, and we know what they are.
Yeah.
So the average person, what is a portal? I'm hearing a bit about this.
Yeah.
What are we talking about, Sean?
Okay, so most people, for instance, if I were trying to buy in the UK, I would probably go onto a big property portal like Rightmove, which is well known for having pretty much all the UK housing stock on there at any given time, just so I have whole of market sort of oversight. And the same is true of Spain. So you can go on to things like Idealista, Quiero, Rightmove does a Spanish section as well. And there's plenty of portals out there. And what they do, they collate all the listings from a multitude of different estate agents and put them in the same place. So it's a great tool because you can get a snapshot very quickly of what's available. The only problem with portals is, yes, use them as research, as a research tool, but don't rely on them. Because what a lot of agents do is they don't update their pricing, they don't update the stock, whether it's sold. A few of the naughty ones will put phantom listings on there just to try and attract leads. You know, that 3-bed apartment in the middle of Puerto Banús for €50,000 doesn't actually exist. So you need to be careful. We get a lot of people coming to us saying, oh, I've seen this property on Rightmove, I've seen this property on Idealista, and we're like, oh, yeah, it doesn't actually exist. So it can make you doubt the market, which is a shame. So use it as a tool, but try and work with your chosen agent to get to grips with all of those things that you find in these portals.
Yeah, sure. MLS.
Yes.
Talk to us about that.
Okay, so it's an American concept. It's the multi-listing system, which means that if we get a property listing, say in Montemayor where I live, I will not only market that to my own clients, I will also market it via other agents to their client base. So what we do is we put it on one of many systems that are in place here. I think there are 3. The main one that we use is one called Resales Online, which means that we update that system with all the property details and we alert the other agents that this property is now on the market. And they can also use that property to market to their client base. So very often you have a perfect property, but you're not quite sure where the buyer is. And when we don't always have the buyer in our pocket as well as the property. So we do need to network to our agent base. But what it means for you as a potential buyer, and one question you should ask when you're dealing with and choosing your agents is, are you on these systems? Do you have access to these systems? Can you show me the whole of the market? Because that's what you want. As somebody coming from a foreign country, you don't want to be pigeonholed into one agent's own listings. You want to see more and to get a better idea of what's out there.
Yeah.
So that's a system that really helps us. It's not like in the UK where to look at 10 properties, you need to go to 10 different agents. No, you can see everything with one agent helping you.
And the great thing about Jean coming to Cloud9 would be the fact, and we hope you do, Jean, is the fact that she's got access to everything.
Exactly. Yeah, new developments, all the resale properties. And because we've been here so long, 21 years, sometimes we get to hear about the off-market opportunities that are coming onto market. So, yeah, that's, and that's where it comes to choosing the agent. Look for experience, know-how, but also that they're on these systems so that they can share stock and share portfolio and ultimately give a client a better service.
So, Jean, hope that helps. Keep those questions coming in. There'll be more coming up very, very soon from Sean and myself. Catch you soon.
Cheers. Bye-bye.